Hey, I'm taking the new video of the updated progress since we got done moving and we're back and organizing. As you can see, I've got the vise still here. It's still wobbly as fuck. This is all organized now, though. Workbench is still a disaster somewhat. It's a little bit picked up. I got to put this under here so when you're drilling and using the oil, it all falls into here. I still haven't changed that since last year, or if my dad hasn't finished doing that. A new used vise. I picked this up out of a house that they were going to demolish. And I went in there and I grabbed this and some other tools. I got a old Craftsman toolbox full of Snap-on and SK sockets and stuff. The ubiquitous toolbox with, stuff in it. This is more organized now. I think. Yeah, we'll go this way. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's nice and organized. Trash can. We got air compressor stuff in here, pipe fittings in here. Shop vac fits nicely under there. Bar stool, floor jack. There's my Stihl chainsaw. Work lights, some T-handle, Allen wrench sets, spotlight, clamps. Ignore the Harbor Freight. We got a dolly down there. Over here is my bike I use for getting around town. Extension cords. Going into the dark corner. Here is my bandsaw. I brought that back from Oregon. The generator. You'll notice I'm missing a tank here that's from last year. That's because it's over on my welder over in the corner that way. So yeah, it's all there now. I got the 10-pound tank goes back there. Oh, I'm working on this. I got to go around the car. Whoa. So here's the newest project that I'm working on. It's a Coleman gen set. I got to rebuild the carburetor because I got it from the next door neighbor for free, and it just had gas that was 5-6 years old in it. It was terrible. Some of you will remember this compressor. I've changed a few things. First off, I've added a hose reel. It's got 50-something feet of hose to this cheap PVC stuff's on top, but I got the good rubber stuff down lower. I also added a Campbell Hausfeld water separator with a on-off. My twin cylinder compressor, and I now have a drain bucket with this hose goes to the gray tank, and this hose has an on-off valve on it. There it is, so that you can just do that, and it sprays it in the bucket for you. One of my newest tool things that I acquired was this lovely ancient bench grinder. I gotta get a thing for it. You'll notice that there's no sewing machine and other stuff because the neighbors have finally moved. You'll notice all of this is organized. I've got a organization thing coming. There's all the brand new stuff up there. Stones, flap discs, wire wheels, what have you. My 50-foot of air hose. But yeah, it's all in here now. Nicely organized. Welding rod, welding books. Spare compressor pump down there. I got a spare motor around here somewhere. Oh, there's a spare compressor motor. I've also got a spare compressor motor on the gray tank. Here's my condensing coil. So when I want to do auto body work, spray painting, what have you, I can hook this up to the compressor and really get this thing cooled down, the air, and get the moisture out of it. This is my jump start system because I'm too cheap to have a jump box. Here's my welders in the corner, cleaned up nicely. Here's that silver tank. Here's my big stick welder with extra cables. The recycle stuff, cans in the bottom, as you can see by the Miller can in there, and the lovely can up top. Coveralls haven't changed much. I just got my hard hat there instead of up there because it's got my Weldon hood on it, and I was doing some welding yesterday. The heater's still there, and as we sweep around, we got the storage room of camp stuff. Skis, lanterns, heaters, coolers, what have you. Extra totes for storage. Oh, and a fireproof safe. It's got all our reloading stuff in it. But yeah, we'll take you back over here and we'll show you some more organization up on here. That looks about the same. This is more organized though from this year, from last. You'll notice that we're missing a radio up here. It finally died, but I still got that. But we got that radio over there, so that one still works. You'll notice this is all electrical now instead of a mix of things. Hose clamps and pulleys are in here. Mostly automotive hose clamps and hoses and stuff. Electrical stuff. More electrical stuff. This is mostly 12 volt. This is 110. Up here we got a ton of oil cans and vintage oil stuff and disc brake quiet. I had to redo my Jeep brakes. Cassettes for music. Haynes repair manual for my Jeep. Small engine repair, because that's what I do now. I do small engine repair. I work in a small engine repair shop, Odell's Small Engine in Lewistown, Montana. Notice all my air tools are gone now. I've only got these left because all my tools went to work. Spray paint guns. Random drawer, it's got blowers and stuff in it. This is all nicely organized now under here. This is all the skill saws and nailers and soldering guns. This is all woodworking stuff like nails and whatnot. Squares and stuff. Hot glue guns, soldering guns. Staplers, just random stuff. Caulking guns. The drawer of hammers. This was my welding engineer's hammer for welding. I have another one that's homemade, and I have some bigger ones too. Hacksaws, because you always need hacksaws. The drawer of adjustable wrenches. Kind of, they're in here. And then this is auger bits, strictly auger bits, or bigger stuff. This is an adjustable one. This is my really nice adjustable for an auger. It works amazing. It's a bitch to turn when you got the big one in it, but boy, if you want to make a hole in something big, I mean, this thing goes up to, I don't know if you can make that out, 3 inches is what it goes up to? Yeah, 3 inches. And this one goes to 1 inch and ish. But, yeah. And then I think this is like, yeah, whatever. It's good. It rarely gets used, but when you do need it, boy, is it frickin' handy. And then here's all my specialties, like How's that for a pipe cutter? It'll cut a 2-inch pipe. But I've got breaker bars, 1/2-inch breaker bars. One of the few things I own from Harbor Freight is an adapter set because it's an adapter set. It's like sockets. Oh, I've had this for 2 years and I've never opened it. It's a metric sockets, or a metric tap set. Or no, I just got this one. I have another one back in Oregon that I have had for 2 years that I haven't opened. I don't know where the SAE one is, but it's a nice SAE one. So that's the tour of my shop. Thanks for coming.